Work has already begun at the disused RAF base at Wethersfield in Essex, which could soon be home to hundreds of asylum seekers if the government gets its way. Tony Clark-Holland lives close by.
This was some of the housing for the MDP police that have been going through their training and so forth.
He's watched the preparations in recent days, but he doesn't believe the government has really thought this through.
I think the actual case is we've got a bit of a problem. Let's put these people somewhere where no one can see them, and that sort of solves the problem. But all it does, it moves it from one place to another community, really. There are questions that need to be answered and we're just not getting any answers at all. We're not even getting spoken to.
The government say it's the surge in small boat crossings which is forcing them to act. They say they can't keep putting thousands of asylum seekers in hotels at a cost of more than £2 billion a year to the taxpayer. So the new sites are needed.
We have to deliver them if we're to stop the use of hotels. We have to deliver them to save the British public from spending eye-watering amounts accommodating illegal migrants.
The site in Essex is to be one of 4 around the country, with others in Lincolnshire, East Sussex and North Yorkshire. But they are unlikely to be welcomed locally. The local MP has already put on record his objection to the idea of a centre for asylum seekers here. That's a bit awkward because the local MP is James Cleverly, the Foreign Secretary. The government also say they're exploring the possibility of putting people on ships, maybe like this one, which has been used for Ukrainian refugees in Scotland. But whether it's on sea or on land, campaigners are objecting to the plans.
The conditions in these centres are not the type of conditions that should be in place to treat and support anyone who've had to flee for their lives. And if it was you or I fleeing for our lives, we'd want people to show us humanity and compassion.
But the government seems determined to press on with their plan, and this quiet corner of Essex is set to be a big part of it.
Well, let's talk to Andy now. Andy, you're joining us from outside one of those air bases. Would it be fair to say the government really is investing in all senses in this plan?
They are, but they would say they're already spending an awful lot of money simply on accommodating people right now in hotels, something like 50,000 people in hotels at a cost of about £6 million a day. And so the government believes that is unsustainable. They want to move people out of hotels into sites like this. Now, it's quite noticeable today, Robert Jenrick, the Minister in charge in the Commons, said that the accommodation at places like this will be basic and functional. They're very keen to get over the idea that people are not going to be in anything resembling hotels if they get their way. But there's still a way to go on this. For instance, take the plan or the idea to put people on ships or barges, which has trailed quite a lot. That doesn't seem to amount to very much at the moment, much more of an aspiration, certainly nothing nailed down on that front. And certainly here in Essex, the local council is looking at legal action to try and stop asylum seekers being moved in. So the government still has a way to go.
OK, Andy Bell, live in Essex. Thank you.